What is going on, dudes? Today, we are coming at you with my official movie count. Well, not just movies, it's gonna be my movies, my games, my TV shows. So, let's get into it. I pulled my covers back just to give me a little layout of what I got. So right now, I'm actually gonna start with the games. So the games, as you know, if you know me, I have a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and an Xbox 360. So that's all good and stuff. So right now, I don't know how I got that. Alright, so right now, my first game, let's really put these in order. Alright, so we've ordered them. 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. So starting off with my least favorite PlayStation 4 game, we have Minecraft. Pretty sure everybody in the world knows what Minecraft is. And now we have my Rocket League. Now, my Rocket League, I actually bought this a long time ago, and I haven't played it in a while. It's usually a competition between me and my friends when I do it, but I usually play it when I get bored. You know what? Take that back. Take Minecraft back as my least favorite because this is my least favorite. I have no words for that game. I don't know why I bought it. Now this is my second favorite PlayStation 4 game ever. WWE 2K17. I absolutely love this game. I've almost completed the campaign. So it's actually not a campaign, it's career mode, but still. And as you see, my beaten up Black Ops 3 case. I've had this for over 2 years, and it's just beaten up. Of course, the game is not inside because it is, of course, in my PlayStation. So, that is all my PS4 games. Moving on to the Xbox One. My Xbox One, starting off with my least favorite game, is Dying Light. Now, I bought Dying Light out of peer pressure. You know, I played it for a long time, and then I kind of got a little motion sickness from it, and I got bored. Let my friend borrow it, so he borrowed it and finally gave it back. So, then we have Batman Arkham Knight. Pretty sure you know what this game is, or you've been living under a freaking rock. One of the best Batman games ever. And my third and final Xbox One game, Forza Horizon 3. Now, Forza Horizon 3 is actually the best Xbox One game in my belief, just because I freaking love cars. I love motorsports. Xbox One cases are hard as shit to open. Let's see. Dying Light's in there. What the? Oh, it's in my Xbox. Yeah, Forza Horizon is in my Xbox. I gotta put that back where it belongs. But that has been Xbox One. Now I just recently got my Xbox 360. So, as in getting it, my friend actually brought this over. This is in my Xbox 360. Guitar Hero 3: Legends of Rock. I don't play it. My friends rock out on it a lot. And then we have a Battlefield 4. Now, Battlefield 4, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's really not the worst. And then my personal favorite, Mr. Black Ops 2. You know, I am a huge Call of Duty fan. I think Call of Duty is my favorite brand of game. They're my favorite company out of all the gamings. So that has been my 360 games. It's coming at y'all with all of this. I'm not gonna do a full description on what I think of these movies. I'm actually just gonna show you. Pull a chair up. I'm actually just gonna show you what movies I have. So starting off in my first pile, I buy Batman v Superman. I couldn't pass upon picking this up at the store. Wolverine, one of the best Hugh Jackman Wolverine movies ever. It's a step up from Origins Wolverine. It's like a huge step up, because the origins of Wolverine sucked, and this was such an improvement over that. And this next one is just a pure comedy. It is What Now by Kevin Hart. Now, I could not pick this up. My friends wanted to watch it, so I just picked it up, and we had a great time watching it. We laughed our asses off. And this next one, I had to buy it. I'm a huge fan of all the Rocky movies, so I just had to pick it up. Mr. Old Rocky. It's not gonna focus. There it is. Mr. Sylvester Stallone with Michael B. Jordan. So, I had to pop my neck. This next one, wait, blurry, okay. This next one isn't even a movie. It's actually a TV show, but it's pay-per-view. WWE Battleground. I think one of the best pay-per-views of the year of 2016. I absolutely loved it. It was actually amazing. So going on, I've had this movie since 2012, and it is beaten up. This was back when I used to not care about my stuff. Now I care about my stuff. Hey, it's still in there, it's still working great. This was by far the start, and it was a start of something that is to be glorious in coming years. Alright, these next three movies are actually something of beauty. We have Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Wait, is this 2 or 3? 2. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest. Not a big fan. Even though I have the movie. It's not even my movies or my sister's. I stole them from her because I wanted to watch them, and I claimed them as mine. And number 3. My third least favorite, because the fourth one absolutely sucked. My third least favorite is, the third movie. There goes one stack. Freaking 4 to go. Now, starting off the MCU, this movie absolutely dominated, and it was amazing. Iron Man 1. The start of what would be an amazing universe of movies, an amazing, spectacular, no words put to my mouth. It was the start of something great, and it's gotten better and better and better. Starting off and going with this. A Total Blast. Now, this movie didn't have too much hype from the critics, It wasn't that good in their eyes. I actually liked it. I liked the movie. His suit was good, even though it was in the movie for like 3 minutes. I don't know why it's on the front. Even though the suit was in the movie for like 3 minutes, but still. And we are going with Iron Man 3 on this next pick. And Iron Man 3 was actually, it says the best Iron Man yet, but it wasn't. It was better than 2. 2 was good, but this was actually a really good movie. It was great. I actually liked it. I didn't hate it. Now, starting with a disappointing, it's not even starting with, I already started with one. I already started with a disappointing, dying franchise. Going next, Suicide Squad. Now, this movie wasn't bad. Not at all. This movie was actually good. Besides the Joker, this movie was actually really good. Viola Davis played a great asshole. Because she's an asshole. But it was a step up from Shaky Cam. Alright. And this next one, it's 5 horrors. It's not even really that much. You know, it's got Friday the 13th. It Texas Chainsaw. I've never seen that. And that movie. So, my arm's starting to hurt. It really is. So, next movie, we are going in with Batman Under the Red Hood. If you've never seen this, if you've never seen this movie, I encourage you to go to a local store, find it, and pick this up and buy it, because it's an amazing animated film. If you've never seen this, you have to see this movie. It's actually amazing. Alright, with this next movie, it is actually a 4-movie, I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. 4 movies in one. It is X-Men, X2, X-Men The Last Stand, one of the worst X-Men movies ever, and X-Men First Class, which is like the second worst X-Men movie ever. I wasn't a big fan of it. You know. But this franchise started Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and we'll never forget about it. This next one is actually a collage of movies. It's Randy Orton. If you don't know who Randy Orton is, just go on YouTube and search up RKO out of nowhere memes. It'll pop up, believe me, it'll pop up. Then you'll know who he is. So we can't have a bad X-Men movie without X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, I talked about this movie earlier. I don't know why I have it. I think somebody gave it to me. But this movie is absolutely terrible. I hate it. The CGI in Wolverine's claws. How could they mess up Patrick Stewart's face? It's so bad. So this next one is actually my collage of horror. You know what? It's not even horror yet. Just a second. Let me see if I have any more horror movies in these last couple stacks. So boom, my horror collection. Let me bring this out. I think I have more, but I don't know. I don't have more. I wish I did. No, I don't. But this is my horror movie collection so far. Starting off with the 5 films. I've already showed you that. Now the 3-movie trilogy that was actually a great trilogy, starting off with number 1, Insidious, Insidious 2, and the 3rd chapter, which is actually a prequel. These movies were absolutely amazing. Scared the living shit out of me. Now, I got some words for these movies. These first 3 movies, I actually liked. They scared the shit out of me. These next 2 movies are just complete ass. This movie was nothing but a moneymaker. They just wanted to release this movie just to make money off of it, you know. It's not really that. It's not a good movie, but it's better than this movie. This movie was just complete shit. Everybody hated this movie. I don't know why that movie was a thing, you know. Starting off my next one, we have The Conjuring 2. Now, I haven't got The Conjuring 1. I want to pick it up. I've never seen The Conjuring 1, actually. I've never seen it. I have to pick it up and watch it. Now, if you've never seen this movie, just look at that thing. That's all I'm going to tell you. You know, this movie is absolutely terrifying. It scared the shit out of my friends that actually are ballsy motherfuckers. And they don't really get scared, but it scared the shit out of them. So you know that it's a horror movie when it's that scary. This next one is a 2-movie film. It's a 2-movie thing. The Purge and The Purge Anarchy. These are two movies that I actually thought were good. You know, I've seen the movie reviews out there. People don't really like these movies at all. Now the third film, I did not like. These two films, I liked. That's all I gotta say. This next movie, I just picked up one day because I got bored and I wanted to watch a horror movie. So I picked it up, I watched it. It was alright. It wasn't everything, but it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. So, this next one is actually a TV series. Scream TV series. If you've never seen this TV series, I encourage you to go out, either buy it, or if you have Netflix, it's on Netflix, both seasons. They're really good. I love this TV series, and it's sad that they're rebooting it and giving it different characters, because the characters in this were absolutely great. I loved them. This next one is a 5-film collection. This is Final Destination. Now this Final Destination, movies 1, 2, 3, and 5 I thought were good. The 4th one wasn't good to me. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it said, I don't know if you're gonna be able to read that, but right there in that writing it says The Final Destination. They should have ended it right there, but they didn't. It was a terrible movie, and they came back better with a 5th one. So this next one, The Forest, I picked this up out of great critic reviews that I've seen of it. I watched it. I almost shit myself because this movie is absolutely terrifying and so good, based on a real life place that I'm never going to, and it's absolutely breathtaking how good this movie was. This last horror movie is a cult classic. One of the best slasher films I've ever seen. It wasn't the first. Peeping Tom was actually the first. But still, this was an amazing movie. You gotta give credit to John Carpenter. He was an amazing director. He made this movie what it is today, and they shouldn't have remade it because they squashed his reputation and they made it look like a joke, and it was just absolutely terrible. But I can say movies 1, 2, 4, and a couple others were good. Halloween H2O, that was an amazing movie. So yeah, my horror movie collection. So this next movie, Now You See Me, this movie was amazing. I thought it was absolutely amazing. You can go pick this up at any store. And if you're into magic tricks that aren't actually magic, but it's just straight science, you're gonna love this movie. And if you're into this type of stuff, you're gonna love it. It's an amazing movie. That's all I gotta say. So these next 2 movies I got in Blu-ray: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ride Along 2. Ride Along 2, amazing movie. Ride Along 1 was a freaking amazing movie, and Ride Along 2 was, I think, better. But this is a movie nobody liked. This movie made people hate everything about Ninja Turtles. They hated it when Megan Fox got casted as April O'Neil. You know, I can say the same, but still, she's not a good actor. But I thought this movie was amazing. I'm not like the other critics. On some movies I am, on this movie I'm not. So this next movie, after I get done with this review of movies, I'm gonna watch this. This movie was absolutely amazing. It was gut-wrenching. It was heartbreaking. And it just sent shivers down my spine because it was a freaking amazing movie. And Andrew Garfield did great in his role as a guy who refused to pick up a gun and wanted to save lives instead of taking them. Amazing movie by Mel Gibson, his return to the big screen, and it's just an amazing movie. Go pick it up, 100% watch it. These next two are actually TV series. The Flash Season 1, The Flash Season 2. Now, I picked this up because I've never seen The Flash before. I sat down. It took me a day and a half to finish this whole season. And I gotta say, god damn. It is an amazing TV show. Great people who act in the movies, in the TV shows. They picked some great cast members. And Flash Season 2 got better. The villain got better. He was more gruesome. You know, this slide-out case, it's good. So, let me just slide that back in. Sounded sexual AF. So yeah, Flash Season 1, Flash Season 2, there. Now we have one last pile. And I'm actually gonna do this movie first. Transformers, Age of Extinction, by far, I'm not gonna say the worst. It's better than the second one. The second one was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I swear to God. This was his third worst. The third movie was absolutely terrible. But it was a step up from freaking Shia LaBeouf and his annoying ass parents and his relationship problems. It was stupid. But this movie was a step up, so I gotta give it that. Now this movie is a childhood movie. E.T. If you've never seen this, it's a Steven Spielberg movie. So that'll tell you everything. It's an amazing movie. If you're into that kind of stuff, go pick this up if you even can. I borrowed this from my grandma and never gave it back, so I might give it back. It's an amazing movie. This next movie was just out of guilty pleasure. Friends with Benefits. That's all I gotta say. This next movie is a classic, The Dark Knight Rises, starring Tom Hardy as Bane and Christian Bale as his last portrayal of Batman. And I gotta say, this movie was absolutely amazing. It blew my mind. You know, Batman Begins, I wasn't a big fan, but it was alright. So this told a bigger story in 2.5 hours, and it was freaking amazing. This next movie, Jason Bourne. I picked this up because I love the Bourne series, except for the Bourne movie that was made before this. I forgot the name because it was terrible. Jeremy Renner did not pull off a good Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne has always and will always be the place of Matt Damon, and this was a great send-off to Matt Damon's Jason Bourne character. It was amazing. I thought it was one of the best, second best, besides the Bourne Ultimatum. Now this next movie, this is my most recent pickup at the store, was Power Rangers. I went to go see this in theaters with my friend. I actually reviewed the movie on the channel. If you haven't seen that, just scroll down a little bit and go watch it. I went into good detail. So this movie was absolutely amazing. You know, group of kids trying to find their way to being a Power Ranger, stumbling upon it, and then telling a story throughout the movie with a great end credit scene. If you're a die-hard Power Rangers fan, you'll love this movie. Okay, so we are down to the final movie. This movie was amazing. One of the best movies of 2016 by far, Deepwater Horizon. Now this movie told a great story. It's a true story featuring Mark Wahlberg, Kurt Russell, and Kate Hudson and Dylan O'Brien. Yeah, Brian. I'm speechless about this movie. This movie was absolutely amazing. Go watch it. Guys, so that was my movie. That was my movie collection. So if you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and comment down below for what you want next. So I'll see you in the next video. And now I gotta clean all this up. So wish me luck. Bye.